What's shaking, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more John Taylor, and we're going back to the 1997 Autodidact EP. Apologies, I thought it was an album last time. I now understand it is just an EP, or not just an EP in terms of a lowered level of interest, just there are fewer tunes. It is not like a full LP. Nevertheless, the second tune is called Silent Skin. It's an interesting phrase. You know, it seems to be mixing a couple different senses, the idea of tactile sense, like the feel of skin, but now we're bringing in sort of, you know, audio, sound, sensory inputs, so therefore, you know, I'm not quite sure how the two things may come together. I was like talking in a different video, Duran related, about synesthesia. But yeah, I wonder if it's sort of deliberately sort of taking two concepts and kind of folding them together. But I don't know, skin, you know, given that it is tactile, given that a lot of songs are about romance or intimacy, sex specifically, I feel like it could maybe go that direction, but also, yeah, I don't know, it could be in relation to like, if you get really scared and you kind of freeze and, you know, you get that feeling on the back of your neck or whatever. I feel like there's a few different ways you could go, but like I said, I'm intrigued from the start because it seems to be taking two different sensory inputs and then saying that they are like, you know, interconnected, which in this case, I'm not quite sure what to do with. So let's listen. This is John Taylor. The tune is Silent Skin, and it's from the 1997 Autodidact EP. Sort of like record crackle.
The silent skin you live in, the secret skin that never tears.
Wow, John's voice has really changed.
The fiber shop that never wears. Wrap softly silent tissue, my thoughts are always with you. The trust that you debut in hides more than mystery play. It yields more treasure every day. It stalks its lovers to the grave. In lines and fragrant passing, my thoughts are everlasting. I am loving you.
It's weird, it's like the phrasing, like I love you, it's like transitive to love, but like I am loving you, it's a comment on your own condition.
Language flows from you. It sheds a light that no one knows. It leads me to your bed at night. In lies and scarlet slippers and promises forever. I am loving you. I am love. I am loving you.
Bit of like haunting darkness to the tune. It's smooth, it's groovy, but I do love those higher guitar notes.
Makes most of Hollywood nights. A shepherdess in cotton fields. The tide is marching to the end.
Very like calm, like comforting tune, even with that slight edge to it.
Is everlasting.
Where's this operatic vocal coming from? In a way, it was reminding me of sort of a, I don't know, like a 70s or late 60s kind of tune at some moments, but it had, again, despite being smooth and sort of bright, there was, there were layers along the way that felt a bit darker, a bit more haunting. That operatic voice being one example. I feel like it was cool enough that I was hoping they'd let it out of the box, not just be sort of like, hollowed out in the background as it was, but really cool. And again, a different tune from the first track on this, which was very different from the stuff on Feelings Are Good and Other Lies, so I'm enjoying more variety, and I'm understanding, more and more about the different sort of avenues he maybe wanted to pursue. So, yeah, really cool tune, and again, very different from the first track. So, wondering, whether this Autodidact EP will be, in some different directions. Whereas, sometimes you would think, going into a release, that maybe it'll all have a similar sound. Even if obviously the tracks will be different. But yeah, those two were so different that now, I'm not sure where we're going with the next one. So do let me know what you think of this. I will see you next time. Peace.